have a tremendous amount of features and benefits that are good for the prospect. So when I gather that information on that fact finder, that's telling me the story whether or not my products, the features and benefits from my products, it lets me know if my products are going to be beneficial to the prospect. Because once I've got this suitability filled out, this fact finder filled out, it's going to determine whether or not I can truly benefit the prospect. It's going to show me, does this prospect need income for life? Do they care about their heirs? Is it really important for them to leave an estate for their heirs? You know, Roth IRA conversions today, is it beneficial for our annuity products? Is it beneficial for us to do conversions? Is there a spendthrift issue? Now, you need an attorney to do this, but, you know, the inherited IRA trust can be very beneficial to the heirs and the owners of the IRAs if they want to leave their estate to their heirs, and they want to make sure those heirs have enough money to live on for, you know, the rest of their life or the most of their life. You know, in the event of the demise of one spouse, is there enough income to maintain a quality of lifestyle for the surviving spouse? You know, so many people today don't take into account that if one spouse dies, you know, Social Security or some pensions or, you know, different incomes will be lost. You know, it's a way to see, you know, does your prospect you're sitting in front of, do they need some life insurance? So you're solving the client's problems or their issues by the features and benefits of these products. This is the way that I have been able to build a huge database, do a lot of business, and really have very little problems with, you know, my clients. Is a tax-deferred annuity, is it beneficial? Taxation on Social Security. What is the client's risk tolerance? You know, our products provide a lot of peace of mind if a client doesn't want their money at risk. Now, you know, I don't ever get into the specifics of selling a specific stock or, you know, is this any good, is that any good? I only get into the features and benefits of our products and show the prospect how these products could benefit them. So this fact finder is going to help me to determine to the answers to these questions that you're looking at here on the screen. Now, you know, once I've gone through the fact finder, I get down to the end, and I want y'all to know this is what I say. Mr. and Mrs. Prospect, what I want to do, with your permission, is I want to take this information and I want to think about it. I want to study it. I want to use my resources to make sure that I put the very best plan together for what we're talking about today. You know, for myself, I use a CPA, I use an attorney, I use an investment advisor representative, and, you know, some of y'all may have, you know, access to those type of agents and people, or y'all have other resources that you use. Everybody's situation is different, but when I get down to the bottom of that fact finder, I'll let them know very fast that today is not a sales call, as I mentioned. I want to take this information, use my resources, and I want to think about it. And what I want to do, with your permission, is get together next Tuesday or Wednesday, anywhere between 10 and 12 o'clock, or 1 or 2 o'clock. Which one of those days would be best for you? You know, I set that second right there. So let's talk about what's happened. We've gone through the warm-up. I've built credibility. I've got my fact finder filled out. I want to think about it and study their situation. You know, I don't want to make a decision with their life savings or their lives or their heirs without, you know, really putting a lot of thought into it. And I've set the second appointment. Now, There's a lot of different products. Some people are investment advisor representatives. Some people, are selling, different products, securities people. There's different solutions to different prospects' needs. The reason that I'm telling you all this here is that I'm going to use those resources to come back with a plan, my resources to come back with a plan, and I'm going to sit back down with that prospect and present the very best plan that I have put together. I'm not going to get into different products because so many different products can solve different solutions. I haven't had time to study my prospect's situation fully. Does my product need life insurance? Do they need, a fixed annuity? What does that prospect really need, and can I really do and solve that, prospect's needs? But I never get in discussing product. I never get into, what we should do on my first appointment. All I want them to do is trust me. I want them to know that I care, which I do care. I want them to know that, their life is important to me, and I want to make the right decision. As I started out on this call a while ago, talking about salespeople getting down to the end of a presentation and trying to overcome an objection, is because they did not follow what I just went over here the last 15, 20 minutes. If you follow this process, when you get down to the end of your presentation, that prospect will fully understand that it's either a yes or it's a no. But you're not going to get the type of objections that aren't real, and you'll be able to isolate the objection by following this process, and you will sell and close 60, 65, 70% of your second appointments that you set.